दुनिया में कायम रख लोगे यह मत समझो, 10-20 अरब डॉलर लेकर आने वाली बर्बादी से तुम बच लोगे ये मत समझो।
One word of his would have a million political interpretations, his silence a million more. During 60 years of his political life, from the Sangh to the Jan Sangh, from the BJP to the NDA, his concept of work was never that of a worker but more Brahmanical. He would only take key decisions that opened or shut the issues. Execution lay with people down the line. He took the atomic step. Pokhran too happened. He faltered while walking at the Red Fort before his Independence Day speech, but drove across the border to Pakistan. His Jan Sangh was an ideological counter to the Congress. Yet, Nehru called him a bright prospect. He grew under Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, but Nehru was his idol.
पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू के प्रति जिनकी आज पुण्यतिथि है, अपनी विनम्र श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करना चाहूंगा।
Indira Gandhi sent him to jail during the emergency, but during the Bangladesh war, he called her Durga. He was part of the plot that created the Janta regime, the first non-Congress government, India's first coalition government. In 1984, Indira Gandhi was assassinated. His party won 2 seats, but he had founded the BJP. Then, with Advani, he spun the Ram Janmabhoomi movement.
एक अयोध्या में श्री राम जन्मभूमि में भव्य मंदिर के निर्माण का काम भी अधूरा है।
His dream of seeing a grand Ram temple rise in Ayodhya came true with the opening of the mandir earlier this year. He proved to be the right man at the right time for anti-Congress forces to unite, heading the country for 13 days in 1996, for 13 months in 1998, and for almost 6 years from 1999.
कब तक पाकिस्तान और भारत लड़ते रहेंगे? ये 50 साल से चलने वाला ये खून का खेल बंद होगा या नहीं होगा?
Some within his party called him the Mukhota, but then the mask was also the mascot, BJP's most endearing face, one who managed a coalition of 24 parties. Tough to tackle Mayawati, Mamta Banerjee and Jayalalitha were his allies. He decided on disinvestment. Arun Shourie did the rest. He wanted dialogue with Pakistan. Stopping Pakistani aggression was left to Advani. The failed Agra summit, Kargil and parliament attacks were setbacks. But he got off lightly as he never went too far politically on issues. The trait, think, decide and then retreat, was useful to deal with issues on which he and the BJP disagreed. Party leaders and opponents never understood the Atal Advani bond. The two worked together longer than any other comparable team of leaders. They were together during the emergency, together in decline and rise, holding up the party using contradictory polls. No wonder during UPA's term, Advani was the target of the opposition. Vajpayee got the respect he so often commanded. His knee gave him sudden trouble in 2000 when he was in Nagpur for a BJP national executive. 9 years later, he was admitted to hospital 48 hours before another national executive in Nagpur. He never recovered. During his final journey in August 2018, Prime Minister Modi quietly walked alongside the hearse that was on its way to Rashtriya Smriti Sthal, the funeral venue. This was the first time a Prime Minister had walked 6 kilometers in a public procession, throwing his security detail in a tizzy, and took everyone by surprise. But it was a powerful message of a follower's farewell to his political guru. The nation still misses the charismatic bard of Indian politics. His wit, his satire, and of course, his poetry.
अगणित बलिदानों से अर्जित यह स्वतंत्रता, श्वेत शोणित से सिंचित यह स्वतंत्रता, त्याग तेज तप बल से रक्षित यह स्वतंत्रता, दुखी मनुजता के हित अर्पित यह स्वतंत्रता। इसे मिटाने की साजिश करने वालों से कह दो चिनगारी का खेल बुरा होता है। इसे मिटाने की साजिश करने वालों से कह दो चिनगारी का खेल बुरा होता है। औरों के घर आग लगाने का जो सपना वह अपने ही घर में सदा खड़ा होता है।